We want to find the roots of this equation. If you want to solve the problem yourself, please pause the video. So at first glance, this equation looks like a fourth order equation, but with a little bit of changing variables, we can turn it into a simpler second order equation. So we can see that terms x squared minus 5x is repeated both in this parenthesis and this parenthesis. So if we call this a, the equation will turn into a squared minus 8a plus 1 minus 76 equal to 0. And then we can simplify this like it's a squared minus 8a minus 8 minus 76, which is a squared minus 8a minus 84 equals to 0. So now let's find the roots of this equation first, and after that we can set x squared minus 5x equal to the values that we find for the roots of this equation, and then we can find x from there. So this is a second order equation, and we know that if we have a second order equation like a y squared plus by plus c equals to 0, then the roots of it, x1 and x2, will be minus b plus and minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now let's call this quantity under the square root delta. So if you want to form delta for our own equation, delta will be minus 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 84, which is equal to 400. Therefore, a1, the first root of this equation, is 8 plus square root of 400 divided by 2, which is 8 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 14. And the second root, a2, is 8 minus square root of 400 divided by 2, which is 8 minus 20 over 2. Sorry, this is 2. Which is minus 12 over 2 and is minus 6. Now, a was x squared minus 5x. So now we can say x squared minus 5x is equal to 14, and x squared minus 5x is equal to minus 6. So from the first equation, we will have x squared minus 5x minus 14 is equal to 0. Again, if we form delta for this equation, it will be minus 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 14, which is 25, plus 56, and that is 81. So x1 will be 5 plus root of 81 divided by 2, which is 5 plus 9 divided by 2, and is 7. x2 is 5 minus 9 divided by 2, which is minus 2. And then from the second equation, so this was the first equation, equation 1, this was the second equation. From the second equation, we will have x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. We can either solve this by using the systematic method this way, or just by looking at this, we can see that we can break this down into x minus 2 times x minus 3 equals to 0. And from here, x3 will be 2 and x4 will be 3. If you like this problem, please consider joining the channel or giving it a thumbs up and share it with others who might be interested. Thank you.